Jane King, presented by Lee Kossel and Feigley Attorneys at Law.
Jane starts with the new earnings report.
Bank of America, Jane?
That's right. So they just reported their earnings a few minutes ago, better than expected. So very similar to what we heard from Chase and Wells Fargo and Citi late last week. Bank of America benefited from rising interest rates, and also consumer banking was way up. A lot of people in smaller banks moved their money to the bigger banks during that crisis a month or so ago. They are seeing an increase in loan losses. Now, Bank of America stock is up so far this morning, and the overall markets are trading higher as well. Well, of the 30 S&P 500 companies that are at least 10% of that index that have reported their earnings so far, 90% have beat expectations. So that's the best upside surprise in the first week of an earnings period going back to at least 2012. Well, Samsung is reportedly considering changing its default search engine from Google to Microsoft's Bing for its lineup of smartphones. Alphabet pays billions of dollars to maintain Google's default search status on mobile phones. Well, Samsung and Google's deal is up for renewal soon, and that is worth an estimated $3 billion in revenue to Google. And T-Mobile continued to outperform the competition for mobile service with a median download speed that was 2 times faster than Verizon and AT&T. The Un-carrier also won almost every other metric that Ookla measured. The 3 main carriers, though, were pretty close when it came to upload speeds. Well, the S&P 500 closed higher to kick off the busy earnings week. In fact, all the major indexes were up, and we're pointing more than 100 points higher this morning on the heels of the Bank of America numbers. Live from the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, possible new testing for salmonella, and you'll do it at home, maybe.
That's right. So scientists in Canada say they've developed a cheap and easy way to find out if salmonella is lurking in your food. So the method can detect the bacteria within an hour, and they say it's less set up than a typical at-home COVID test. So they believe this test could be used by poultry processors, food preparers, and consumers at home as well.
So you wait an hour for the chicken to thaw, and then you test it. Wait another hour.
Right.
Okay.
You got to plan earlier in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Cool.
It's better than being sick.
Absolutely, it is. Thank you, Jane.